Hey Preds Nation, Johnny here. A little bit of a different Preds fan reaction video today. First, let's get out of the way. Preds lose 3-2 in overtime to the Winnipeg Jets Saturday afternoon inside Bridgestone Arena. I have had a long day. I didn't get to watch this game live until the last little bit of regulation and seeing the overtime goal because I was stuck at my job. And then I had another commitment that ate up all of my afternoon. So I've watched the highlight package. I saw a little bit on Twitter about the game, and I saw the game-winning goal in overtime. So I will give my best feeling about that, rest up, and come back with a better video tomorrow when I get to watch the Rangers game in full. Unfortunately, Preds Nation, with this loss, I think this all about does it for any consideration of the Preds being in the playoffs this year. They're 5 points back with 3 games in hand. And even if they were to win all those games in hand, they would have to win at least one more because the Jets have the tiebreaker in the regulation wins department. I give this team a ton of credit for the heart they showed having the 2 leads in regulation that they did have. Both goals scored by the kids. Matt Duchene, I wish, was doing a little bit more, but Cody Glass and Evangelista in the third once the Jets tied it. Oh, props to them having a lot of heart, picking up where the shortfall is either in injuries or, like I said, Duchene being a little less than he should be. And I gotta give you mad props, Preds players on this roster, for getting this game even to overtime, getting 1 point out of it, much less, yeah, we would have liked you to have at least found a way to get the 2nd point in overtime or a shooter, but to even get a point out of it after you lost your captain, your best defenseman after the first period. Mad props for that, but don't mind me that I was triggered with the bad memory of the last time the Preds lost Yossi in the middle of a game, that being also when he also had a lead back to Game 6 versus Carolina with the reduced schedule in the 2021 season. And unfortunately, it was just a matter of time with the Preds having their 2 leads that the Jets were eventually going to come back and tie it and win it. You know, Saros can only do so much when the Jets outshot the Preds every single period, if you don't count overtime, which was 1-1, and he outshot the Preds 34-20 overall. Once again, it proves winning or losing, Saros can cover up for a lot of holes otherwise, but that should also make the turnover window to once again make this team great be not so long after this season. But alas, now there's 15 games left to go in the season. I'm still going to enjoy it the best I can to see how these young kids on this team continue to gel as they hope to still make the playoffs maybe next year with a little bit more maturity. We'll see who on this team is still good enough and has the endurance enough to be sent back to Milwaukee, because the Admirals are making the playoffs and they're going to need all hands on deck, and they deserve to have hands on deck to help them win a Calder Trophy this year to make up for the one they didn't get to win together back in the 2020 shutdown season. So that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, even though it was shorter than usual. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. You can find my social media by clicking on the channel name. Tell all your friends about Redemption and Win or Lose, long version or short version, which won't be that often. Again, I apologize for this being a shorter Preds fan reaction video before the turnover of tomorrow night's game. I will always be here to tell you my feelings and to be an outlet for your Preds frustration or joy, win or lose.